So every thought you have is affecting your body. Every single thought you have. Okay? What actually happens is, from the age of 7 to 9 years old, we establish 20 million synaptic connections in our brain from the ages of 7 to 9. 20 million per day. That's huge, isn't it? It's almost inconceivable. A synaptic connection is a connection in your brain from one part of your brain to another, telling your brain what it is you're thinking and feeling, and you're creating your habits. If you think a thought often enough, you will create a synaptic connection. Okay? As an adult, after all our influencing age is over, between 7 and 9, we're absorbing everything. Oh, that's the way that is, like that colour and blah, blah, blah. Connection. Just automatically goes in. Because there's one part of the brain that we have as an adult that not as a child, which filters through as an adult and stops certain things. So we need to repeat. So, I'm fat. Oh, I'm fat. Bang. You've got, after a while, a synaptic connection. And guess what? It has a hormone attached to it. And every time you think the thought, a hormone is released from that synaptic connection to go through your body and into every single cell. We are made up of cells. Everything is cells. Every single cell of your body gets that hormone. So can you imagine how that cell is feeling once you have that thought? So you can remove these synaptic vessels, these little connections, but you have to change the way you think. You don't do it, you lose it. So basically you don't think it, you lose the connection. It's still in your memory, but you don't have the connection sending out the hormone. Does that make sense? Yes. Give me a yes! Yes! Okay, high energy. Awesome. Okay, so we've also got our subconscious mind. Let's take it to a different level now. We've got our conscious mind thinking, or whatever it is. We've also got our subconscious mind. It is your best friend. It obeys everything you tell it. And it will sit in your subconscious mind, so you don't even have to be thinking about it, and it already just decides that's the way things are. Okay? So once we create a habit, the subconscious mind goes, well, this is the way it is. The subconscious mind, this is a really important thing to know, does not distinguish between good and bad. So whichever word that you use has the greatest emotional connection for you is what your subconscious mind hears. It hears that word. So for example, I don't want to be fat. So what the subconscious mind hears is fat, because that's where your emotional connection is. That's the word you have an emotion attached to. Okay, so we drop out the donut, we drop out the fat. I want to be a fit, healthy, active person. So you've all got a little form in there that I've made up for you. Now the body is just a joke. You don't have to take any notice. You don't have to look like that. That's just I'm just making a point with that. I don't have any expectations that people should look like that. In fact, I don't think the places that will make the universe very interesting. Okay, so basically, they're the words that you need to be saying to yourself, because that's the hormone you're filtering through to every single cell of your body, and that's the habit you're creating, and that's the synaptic connection you're making, and that's what's getting through to your subconscious brain. Okay, so you can put a little photo on there and take that home and pin it up on your board and just keep thinking that. So let's move on to the next level. Hormones. Hormones are really, really important in this. So when I'm talking about the positive thinking, how it doesn't work on its own, positive thinking works when you have a feeling attached to it. Not the thought that works, it's the feeling attached to it that is creating a change in your body. Okay, so it goes thought, you have an emotion, the emotion releases a hormone that's connected to it, and that sends it through every part of your body as a feeling. That creates a feeling, so then you get that through your whole body. Does that make sense? Is that clear? Yes! Yes! Okay, so again, the fat thoughts thing. You know, you have a fat thought, it creates an emotion in you. It releases, and sensor. It has electrons. It's made up of atoms. Our cells are made up of atoms. What are atoms? Anybody know? They're energy. Again, they're even small, the smallest form of energy. They're not even visible. They're a buzzing, vibrating energy. And your cells are made up of that. So what you can see I'm doing here is I'm breaking it down to the next level. So really, if we broke our cells down into atoms, you wouldn't be able to see us. But we're dense because they come together to make cells, cells come together to make tissue, tissue comes together to make organs, organs come together to make systems, systems come together to make a body. Okay, so levels. So that energy, that atomic energy that you've got is affected. That energy around you, and people sense it, don't they? You all know when someone's in a bad mood and they haven't even spoken a word. Someone comes to work today and you move to the side. Not talking to her today. No. Someone comes to work today, hey, it's a great day. But they haven't said it. They just walk in and you want to talk to them. You want to say hi. Suddenly you feel all chatty. Okay? So that's the energy you're affecting. So when you affect that energy, that's what you're getting back. You're getting that from people. If you're in a bad mood, people are going to treat you like you're in a bad mood because they're sensing that. If you're in a good mood, people are going to want to talk to you. They come up to you. People are smiling at you for no reason and you're thinking, oh, I must look good today. You know, so they sense it. You all know it. You've had it done. You're just not aware of it. You've experienced it every day. Okay, so that's how important it is. How you're feeling about yourself is because it will affect exactly what experiences you have in life. It will attract what you are putting out there. So that whole law of attraction thing, that's the scientific side of it. Money is vibration. It is atoms made up into solid form. Let me tell you about an experiment some quantum physicists did on atoms, which will change your complete entire view of energy and money. They took atoms and they had a board like this with one hole in the middle and a big long board up the back, so like the wall up there. The little atom machine was here and they shot the atoms through the slit. And what do you expect the atoms to do? Probably go in a straight line behind the slit on the back wall. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay, so they did. That's exactly what the atoms did. So what they did is they thought, right, we'll put two slits in and we'll see what happens. We'll see which side the atoms go to. So they shot them through, but the atoms didn't go straight through and do two lines. They went all over the place. They acted as if they were water, like waves. There was nobody in the room observing this experiment. They went in after the experiment was done and saw the results. Now, they said, how could that be? So they had a person, an observer, in the same room watching the machine that the atoms were going out of. They did the experiment again. The person watching the machine expected the atoms to go in two straight lines. Guess what? They did. How can atoms go from this to this just because someone was in the room? Absolutely. Expectation. That observer expected the energy to go straight through. And guess what? It did. It is just energy and highly, highly vibrational.